the golden food for the brain and eyes. However, there are mistakes when eating pumpkin that not only cause loss of substances, but can also cause poisoning or jaundice. Distinguishing and choosing pumpkin, old or young. Pumpkin has two states that taste best, depending on your cooking purpose. Old pumpkin hard skin, dark color, white powder, characteristics, high in starch, deeply sweet taste, crumbly texture. Used for cooking soup, cooking sweet soup, making pumpkin milk, or making cakes. How to choose. Feels heavy in hand. The skin is so hard that fingernails cannot press into it. The stem is dry and shrunken. Young pumpkin green skin, soft, characteristics, low in starch, high in water, crunchy and sweet. Used for stir-frying with garlic or boiling to dip in caramelized fish sauce coquette. Seeds and pulp, treasure or trash. 90% of us poop out the pulp and seeds to throw away. You are throwing away the most precious part of the medicine. Pumpkin seeds superfood contain a huge amount of zinc and magnesium. Effect: good for the prostate gland in men and helps naturally eradicate intestinal worms and flukes in children. The cucurbitacin compound paralyzes worms. How to use. Wash the seeds clean, drain, then roast them to eat as a snack instead of buying dyed watermelon seeds. Fibrous pulp layer. The fibrous layer sticking around the seeds contains many times higher beta-carotene than the flesh part. If cooking soup or making milk, you can keep this fibrous part to cook along. If you do not mind the texture, the liquid will be much sweeter and more nutritious. Fatal mistake. Preserving cooked pumpkin. This is the most dangerous thing to remember. Absolutely do not eat pumpkin reheated multiple times. Pumpkin contains high sugar and nitrate content. When cooked and left stored for a long time, even in the refrigerator, the anaerobic fermentation process occurs very quickly, converting nitrate into nitrite, a substance that causes cancer and poisoning. Advice: cook whichever meal, finish that meal. If you accidentally cook too much, divide it into small portions right from the start and store it in the refrigerator while it is still fresh. But it should not be left for more than 24 hours. If you see the pumpkin soup has a slightly sour taste or tiny air bubbles bubbling, pour it away immediately. Jaundice syndrome. Eating pumpkin is very good, but eating it continuously will cause trouble. Phenomenon: the palms of the hands, soles of the feet, and tip of the nose turn a turmeric yellow color. Cause: due to an excess of beta-carotene. The liver cannot convert it all into vitamin in time, so it accumulates under the skin. Although it is not life-threatening like liver disease, it causes a loss of aesthetics. Standard dosage: should only eat 2 to 3 meals a week. If you accidentally get jaundice, just stop eating pumpkin and carrots, papayas for about 2 weeks. The skin will automatically return to normal. Here is the 5-scene video script using your exact English text, divided into 5 10-second segments for a total of 50 seconds. No content has been altered or added. How to cook to keep all vitamins. Steaming is better than boiling. Vitamin and antioxidants in pumpkin are very easily lost in boiling water. Steaming is the best way to retain the sweetness and nutrition. Combining with oil, fat, just like tomatoes and carrots, vitamin in pumpkin is fat-soluble. When cooking soup or stir-frying, it is mandatory to have cooking oil or meat, bones with fat. If you eat boiled pumpkin dipped in chili salt, the body can only absorb about 10% of the vitamin amount.